What's up, y'all? We are live here in Freeport, Florida. So our team flew in from all over the place. We landed here a couple days ago, and yesterday we all met together, some of us for the first time ever. Just got together to collaborate and did some training. So we are here second day. We're actually doing team bonding. So shout out to our Florida team who signed us up for kayaking today. So showing us city folks how it's done here. So let me take you around, show you how the team is. Oh, there it is. All right, guys, we're live on Elite. Say hi, Chase. How was you guys' day yesterday? Inspiring. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for planning this trip. I was like, Florida team showing city folks how to do it. So it's awesome. We have one of our board of directors over here. Of course, he's on a Zoom right before we kayak. Breezy, how's your trip so far?
Amazing. I love it here.
Yeah. How was training yesterday?
Great, as always.
As always.
Gave us all of the good insights.
Awesome.
It was so awesome.
Yes, it was great. Boss man, how was your trip so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Just that we have the right team. We are excited for moving here. We're in year 2 of Elite Performance Prep Academy, which is a micro school, the micro school of micro schools. And my boys are loving being with me and at Force Performance. This week has been awesome. So good. So good. Great people, great conversations.
Awesome. Thank you for bringing the heat yesterday. And then we have 2 of our ambassadors right here. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
I'm Saucy.
How old are you girls?
17.
Both 17 years old. I know, we're excited too. So 17-year-olds, and what are you guys doing for Elite?
So we're part of the ambassador program. We basically help high schoolers our age just becoming ready for like life after high school and becoming ready for life lessons and things that you just can't be taught in regular school.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And just teaching them leadership skills and how to just represent Elite as a school and to lead the kids.
That's awesome. Thank you. Are you guys excited to pop into classes and help lead our group? What was your guys' favorite part from yesterday?
There were a lot.
Or like a takeaway?
My personal favorite was our 5-year plan that we were doing. Even though we're young, like we have like a lot of vision in us. But it was nice just like putting it on a piece of paper and saying like what we could do to get there and how fast we could get there.
Mine would have been the 5-year plan. Just like we did like a now reality and then 12 months and 5 years. I really enjoyed that. Just being able to look at that and hear what other people have on there and not limit my goals.
That is awesome. So yesterday you guys were in a room full of entrepreneurs, businessmen and women, leaders of Elite Performance Prep Academy. How is it for you guys at 17 years old? How do you feel about being around just the discussion and to learn from these leaders? What did that do for you?
I loved it. I love it so much. My mom is the CEO, so it's just really cool. Like one, seeing her in her zone, and then also seeing all these other leaders coming up with their ideas as well to make Elite what it is, and then also making it even better than what other people think it is. We're just learning little snippets here and there, but like it's
gonna be awesome.
The program is awesome.
That's awesome. And so both of you ladies finished school early. So we have Lexi that graduated early. And we have Tossie that's exited private school, the private school system early. Well, you're good. And how do you guys feel about just jumping into just getting real life working experience?
I feel like I'm doing, if I were still a senior in high school right now, I'd be stuck in a classroom where I felt like I was learning nothing and I was wasting my time. And I feel like I'm actually setting myself up for my future, for success, to grow, to be under people who are successful in the things that I want to go and do, and just in a place where I can find community and family.
That's awesome. And what is it that you do want to do as you get older?
I want to have my own Christian clothing business, and I want that to be a feeder for jobs for halfway houses for women who are coming out of jail because it's a transition home. And I want it to be faith-based.
That's awesome. I love that. What about you, Tossie?
I just want to be part of the elite group. I especially want to, at some point, own a lot of the regions within the country and also internationally. I just love this program and the company, and yeah, that's my plan, is to become a leader and be able to lead all these children and parents into the right.
That's awesome. Great work. Thank you guys. Thank you girls so much for being with us. You guys keep shining. All your peers are sitting in class and you guys are about to go kayaking. Flex. There's our board of advisors right there again. That's Sam Sells, you guys. He's amazing. So we're getting ready out here. Actually, can I talk to you real quick? Absolutely. Super. Okay, so we have Chase Attaway right here. So I want to ask you a few questions, Chase.
Yes, absolutely.
So Chase is super special. His family's super special. His dad actually created CRMX, which is our CRM, and his mom, she runs a bunch of like health programs, right? And then all of you guys are entrepreneurs. Chase, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19 years old. And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur, but I do multiple things. I do photography, videography. I know software, so CRMs, and then I'm also starting my own community as well for entrepreneurs.
That's awesome. So we actually had a call earlier this week with Chase and Breezy, and it was awesome to see these two just kind of leading the way. And then all of a sudden, he has a side hustle. What is your side hustle?
What's that?
What is one of your businesses? Why are you here today?
Oh, to do videography. Yeah.
So this guy's awesome. So if you guys are in the Freeport area, you guys need him at all, his name's Chase Attaway. I'll tag him as well. So 19 years old, just killing the game. So it's awesome to see young ones just super hungry. So super proud of you, Chase. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you. Breezy, come step over here.
Oh, I get an interview.
You get an interview. Yes, this is like on a whim, by the way. Totally unscripted.
Right.
So Breezy, how old are you?
I am 22 years old.
22. Tell us about your role at Elite.
So I'm actually the director of admissions, which is like super major to me. It's like a big accomplishment. And here what I do is I take most of the phone calls, I enroll all the students, paperwork, make sure that they're settled before they get into the class, before they meet their coaches. So it's kind of a lot, but I enjoy the chaos. I love it.
It's fun. Tell us about some of the systems. Were they already built nice and ready for you, or what was that? What did that look like?
So year one was fun. I loved it, but we didn't have what we have now, which is CRMX, and I'm so grateful for CRMX. We live and we will live and die by CRMX. So we make all of our forms there, and none of it was already made. And actually, it was meant for solar sales, and I kind of turned it into something for education, which is specifically for like us. And so we use it for like a pipeline. Wherever you fill out a form, we automatically get a notification, which is so great because then we never lose you, and we're always able to keep up with you, and you're able to get like updates even if you don't plan on enrolling. You can see what's going on here at Elite. We also, it's just really beautiful because it has things like conversations, emails, mass conversation AI. It like does the whole 9 yards. It's amazing. I love it. And I built it all by myself.
That's right. So just so you guys know, so Breezy started with us, you were what, 21?
Yeah,
when you started?
21.
So 21 when she started, and she was 2-sport athlete, went to college for 1 semester, was it?
Yeah.
Went to college for 1 semester.
COVID,
but has always been
got
super
me
driven.
messed up.
But it was always super driven. So Breezy has created several of our systems simply because she just figured it out on her own. So this is a perfect example of, yes, like we say, like, hey, college is great if you absolutely need it, but she's a perfect example of just jumping in it, and experience is important, but really at the end of the day, being a powerful person and figuring it out. So if you guys enroll or have any questions ever, you're probably talk to Breezy.
Yeah.
Everybody at Elite knows Breezy, and we're just super grateful for her and super proud. So by the way, side note.
5-star review.
Yeah, 5-star review. Exactly. And tell your friends.
Yes, tell your friends.
Awesome. Tony, can I interview you super quick? All right, so this is one of our stellar academic coaches, as well as our head parent consultant. Tell us about yourself, like where you live and all that jazz.
I live in Kentucky currently. I'm definitely a fan of this magic area that we have in Freeport. So I have a little guy, he is 6 years old, and I am more than just elated to be a part of the Elite team. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then tell us about what we do consulting now. This is a new service that we have for parents that we're offering this year.
Yes, and we had one of our first parent Zooms yesterday. It's going to be phenomenal. So we're taking these children and figuring out what it is that the parents want and need for them, and then we're going to figure out where they are and coordinate and create a curriculum that is specialized to what they need to master those skills they need to move forward and be elite in their life.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool because the parent you met with yesterday is kind of hybrid, right? Yes. Where the mom wants to do the homeschool herself, and then her son hops on, is it 2 or 3 days a week?
2 or 3 days a week. Yeah, we're going to see what he needs and meet those needs and do what is, specialized and focused for him. So it's phenomenal.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. So glad that you're here.
Yes,
Tony's a vibe. And then we have a couple more in there. Oh, actually, let me see. Chrissy, can I interview you real fast? This is totally like, I know, like on a whim.
Okay.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself, and you can even start with your favorite part from yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And your role here.
And my role there. Yes, my name is Chrissy Turner, and I serve as the Director of Academics with Elite Performance Prep Academy. Yesterday was really a pretty incredible day. It was an awesome chance to first of all get to know each other, like all of our amazing strengths and talents that we bring to the table, and then how these all interconnect and really serve to really drive the mission of Elite forward. Also a great chance to just step back and reflect upon like your personal journey and then how that relates to the journey for Elite. And so Satima led us through this amazing process in identifying our long-term goals and then backwards mapping that to really create a strategic plan for how to achieve those. My involvement with Elite has been pretty incredible. It's a chance to dig in and think about what does it mean to have a personalized learning journey for your child. And so we're creating this pathway where we connect with you as a parent or a caregiver and your child together in this community, and then determine what are the pieces of the puzzle to help you achieve your goals. So excited to partner with you on this journey and get on the water and have fun today.
That's awesome. Thank you. That was perfect. Wow. Did you practice that? I love it. Thank you, Chrissy. And last but not least, we have Trish here, Trish runs everything. Let me see. I'm going to try to get her when she comes over here. In the meantime, I'll talk to you guys. Actually, where's Satima? Breezy, can you grab Satima, please? So for those of you who just hopped on, I was just explaining that we just got here to Florida a couple days ago for our retreat, and now we're getting ready to kayak. So this is our team right here. We got a couple 17-year-olds, and we have some amazing academics. The rest are just tuning in. Tomorrow we have some training with them. Actually, let me get this wrong. So, sorry, I'm a mess. So part of the reason why we came is we have a meet and greet tomorrow night, so Friday night at Hammock Bay. And we're going to come out there. We'll be out there 6 to 8. We'll be there a little bit beforehand. But the other cool thing is that we're partnering with some amazing businesses in the area. And so one of them is T48 Athletics. So T48 Athletics is going to be running our sports section in Freeport. So if you have any kids in the sports academy, they are amazing people, number one, just like the nicest people, and really, really good at what they do. Can I interview you real quick? So they'll be there as well. So come out and meet all of our partners. Okay, so this right now I'm going to interview. Can you tell us? Oh, that way? The sun. Okay, I guess that's okay. Or do you want to go in the shade? Is that okay? So this guy right here, as you guys know, this is my business partner, Satima. All right, can you tell us just a little bit about, let's see, tell us about, as a parent, your experience, the contrast between public school and then their experience now at Elite.
Yeah, like my boys were asking to be pulled from public school for almost a year, and I would ask them why. And I thought, oh, maybe they just want to come home and think it's going to be easier, but they would say that we waste a lot of time in school. There's a lot of bullying, there's a lot of just inappropriate things. My middle school kids are like, man, kids are talking about just things that are adult conversations, and I get it happens, but my boys are very bright. Like, they can accelerate, and they love to learn when it's something they want. So for them, they love Elite, they love Forge, they love the ranch here in Freeport and the Laurel Hill area. They love to learn. Like, they can knock out a month's worth of work in a couple days. They love to learn. They're actually shooting our videos to learning marketing and sales and messaging and branding for Elite and also for my organization. And they're loving it. Like, they want to do it. So the customized curriculum. But he would always say that we waste so much time, Dad. We just sit there. And the teacher's on doing whatever he does, and he's like, we just watch movies like all the time. So it's such a big difference. And again, I know this isn't a move for everybody, but it was absolutely a move for us. And, I was like, I don't know if I can be a homeschool parent, and their mama was like, I don't think I could do it. But with microschooling, you come together with an elite academy, such as Elite Performance Prep Academy. And then your children are learning, they're growing physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and they're doing things that they want to do in a collaborative environment. It's not in an environment where it's going to breed anxiety and depression and comparison. So I absolutely love it as a parent and as one of the owners of Elite. And look, if you want a better environment for your child, you don't want a conveyor belt curriculum that is outdated, you don't want a government woke agenda being pushed on them, and you want to have more control about what they learn, then check out micro school. And it just so happens that we have one of the most amazing micro schools called Elite Performance Prep Academy.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. You heard it from him as a parent and as an owner. Trish, can I interview you real quick, please? Sure. Okay, so you guys, we are in Freeport, and this is the lady that is making everything happen. So I always tell Trish, I'm like, Trish, it's your center, whatever you want to do. So can you tell us a little bit just about your involvement with Elite, and then your favorite takeaway from yesterday?
Favorite takeaway from yesterday was just being inspired by all of the brilliant minds that we have on our team. How everybody has a different background and everybody brings something to the table. So it makes me excited for our community in Freeport because the school is going to be awesome.
Yes.
My involvement is I am the boots on the ground person, the local person that's making connections and meeting families involved in the homeschool community because I'm a homeschool mom. And this is just something that I felt like our community needed as a whole. And I'm excited for our community and the involvement that it's going to be for the entire homeschool community, not just the elite kids. So.
Absolutely. Tell everybody about how we met.
How we met. I had a friend down on 38 that was doing beach workouts, and she texted me one day and she said, "You're homeschooling and you have to follow these people." And so she sent me Instagram for Satema and Tasha, and I started following you guys. And one day God was just like, send her a message. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's so embarrassing, And so after wrestling for a bit and praying about it, I sent the message. We scheduled a meeting, and
the rest was history.
Instant connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So I love it because Trish is a true example of a mom who is just like, I want this for my child. Mm-hmm. And so that was originally was just like, hey, we just want a center out here. And then when you started to see the possibilities and the expansion and how we love when locals are part of it,
yes.
I mean, it's Trish's center. So,
And I love that we can cater the school to the community.
Yes.
So really it's about what does the community want, what do the parents want, what do the kids want. And we're doing it from scratch, from the ground up, so we have an opportunity to create our own family, our own community.
Absolutely. Tell us about Stroll.
Stroll Magazine is the magazine that is distributed to Hammock Bay and some of the other neighborhoods around the area and around the country. So we've recently partnered with them. We are their exclusive micro school. They've vetted us, and we're excited to just advertise our school in there. And in November, look for a 2-page spread on Elite so you can get to know us better.
Yes, so we're super excited about that. And we'll be back around mid-October for our ribbon cutting.
Yes, we'll do a ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce.
I'm super excited. And our neighbors are, I told them about T48
Oh, yes.
Athletics.
We have Tillman Chiropractic right next door. Right across from us is Coastal Elite, and then just down the way is going to be T48.
We're super
Lots of
excited.
exciting things coming
Yes.
to Freeport. We're gonna be on the map soon.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Trish.
Thank you.
So we were really excited to be here with the crew, most of the crew. There's some that couldn't join us. So some of the new services that we have coming this year. So Freeport is really awesome because we're throwing a bunch of new services and trying some things on for size. So we have, I'm gonna read it off for you guys. Okay, so we have full-time the Sports Academy students. We have our full-time just regular micro school academy without the sports. When I say full-time, that's 4 hours or 4 days a week, 3 hours a day. And then we have part-time. So we are offering, because of the demand of the students in Freeport and the surrounding areas, we are offering a 2-day option. So if you're just looking for maybe like a 2-day option for your child that you want to bring them to the micro school center, we have that option for you. We are offering Friday classes. So we have a high school cohort that we are building that is dedicated to professional development. And that is going to be led by Jessica Angelini, who's also the owner of Freedom Jiu-Jitsu. So shout out to her. Freedom Jiu-Jitsu is going to be there at the meet and greet, raffling off some free stuff as well. And we also offer afternoon classes. So we're going to have, say you have a child that actually goes to public, private, or charter school, and you're just looking for like some tutoring, then we offer that as well. And even packages in the evening, that's going to be training and tutoring. So a bunch of stuff, elective courses. We haven't decided yet or finalized yet which ones, but we're looking at definitely offering Spanish, sign language, possibly art and music. So those, we will let you know as soon as we get those. And of course, we are partnering with our family, Wagumama Ranch, which is located in Laurel Hill, as well as a really, really cool program that we have for middle school and above, where they have the opportunity to work with them at local farmers markets. And it's a whole thing that we get to do, teach them customer service and just really dive into the professional development and marketing skills, so that they can go out and actually earn money. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in doing, or maybe you're like a homeschool parent and you want to homeschool yourself and you just want maybe a little bit of a community connection, send them, part-time, or even if you're online, we have parents that are homeschooling and want their kids to hop on a couple days online. It's all totally an option. So many, many new services, and just contact us, DM us. By the way, if you've seen our new website, we just revamped it, so take a look at it. Breezy, the 22-year-old that we showed you earlier today, she pretty much put all of it together. So it's so amazing what these young people can do with just a bunch of, with a can-do attitude. They're able to figure out so much, and that's what we love. It's one thing to teach leadership and entrepreneurship. It's another thing to take our kids and throw them out there and get their feet wet. So that's what we're doing here at Elite Performance Prep Academy, where we build leaders, cultivate entrepreneurs, and empower the next generation. All right, so we'll be here. Well, hopefully we see you guys on Friday. There's a QR code on our RSVP on our page. Please go sign up RSVP if you have not, because we are ordering food and we'll be out there with games and raffling off some free stuff. So we'll see you guys in Hammock Bay. Love you guys.